Welcome to Colorado and the Mountain Rules video series. This video focuses on the challenges of mountain driving in Colorado. Throughout the year, you'll run into a lot of naturally occurring phenomena on the roads, like sudden weather changes, rock slides, mudslides, and wildlife. While those things are all unpredictable and out of our control, one thing drivers can control is to avoid losing their brakes due to overheating. I'm Nate, a professional truck driver from Colorado. In this video, we'll dive deeper into pre-trip inspection procedures, how to prevent hot brakes, and how to safely use runaway truck ramps. We want to make sure you're prepared for whatever you may encounter as you're traveling through our state, especially the mountain corridor. Now, there's a lot of important information to cover, so come on, let's hit the road. It's important to do a thorough pre-trip inspection before your drive. However, we also recommend doing an additional pre-trip inspection before entering Colorado's mountain corridors. Our steep grades can be an even bigger challenge on your truck than other roadways around the country. Make sure your pre-trip inspection includes: number 1, check brake lines, brake pads, and/or drums. With the pads, make sure you're checking for proper thickness, there are no cracks or fractures, and no oil contamination. You see disc brakes on a lot of newer trucks, but older trucks may have drum brakes. Also, check your brake canisters. Number 2, check tire pressure, tread depth, and wheel seals to make sure they aren't leaking. Number 3, check the fluids and belts. For example, check window washer fluid, oil level, coolant level, brake fluid, and transmission fluids. Most trucks have air brake systems, so you won't have to worry about the brake fluid. These pre-trip steps play a major role in recognizing potential problems, especially detecting brake issues. When on the road, it's important to remember to go down the hill in the same gear you climbed up in. One of the quickest ways your brakes will fail is if you're not driving in the lower gear. Whether you're driving a manual or automatic transmission, shift into a lower gear to ease up on using your brakes, since you'll frequently be driving on steep grades. What's a good example of a steep grade here in Colorado? On I-70, there are roadway grade changes from 0% to 8%. If you're approaching a grade that is 6%, that means for every 100 feet of distance, there's a 6-foot drop in the descent. Using your low gear throughout these grade changes will help you from braking frequently. Driving in low gear also helps with traction, which is great for driving in rainy or even snowy days in Colorado. Use the engine brake where you're allowed and make sure to check your noise and muffler regulations along your route. And one more thing, don't use your engine brake on a wet or slick road. It could cause you to jackknife. Remember, there are numerous brake check areas all around the state of Colorado, so be sure to visit freight.colorado.gov to locate and utilize them along your route.
Hi there, I'm Colonel Matthew Packard, Chief of the Colorado State Patrol. Your safety and the safety of those around you should be top of mind throughout your trip. In Colorado, we have plenty of steep grades, curves, and other motorists on the road with you who travel to the mountains for our popular summer and wintertime activities. Even if you drive carefully and follow all the rules, it's important to be prepared ahead of time by locating runaway truck ramps along your route, just in case you lose your brakes. You'll want to be aware of all their locations along your route before you drive. Remember, you may be responsible for a tow bill, but you will not be ticketed by CDOT or State Patrol for using the runaway truck ramps. Our main priority is to save lives on the road, maybe even yours. You will, however, be cited if you cause a crash or injure others on the road because you opted not to use the runaway truck ramp when you needed it. Thank you for being safe, and enjoy your drive through colorful Colorado.
Just to recap, drive in the low gear and slow down as early as possible. You don't want to wait to get to the bottom of a hill for your brakes to cool. It's important to remain calm and not continue riding your brakes. We don't want them to start smoking. If you feel like you're in a situation where using the truck ramp is imminent, Turn on your hazards, get in the right lane, and enter the truck ramp straight on. Let the truck come to a complete stop naturally. The ramp is designed to bring your truck to a complete stop. Do not use highway exits instead of runaway truck ramps. Stay on the highway until you get to a runaway truck ramp or until you get to an incline in the road. For example, if you're coming down west from the Eisenhower Tunnel and you have a brake failure, you'll want to avoid Silverthorne exit 205. Just past it is an incline in the roadway. If you lose your brakes, using the truck ramps is for your safety and others. And remember, as the chief said, you will not be ticketed by Colorado Department of Transportation or Colorado State Patrol for using the runaway truck ramps. We've covered a lot of ground, and we want this video to be a useful tool. Screenshot this clip or follow the QR code to see a variety of websites and apps available, including resources from our partners at Colorado State Patrol and the Colorado Motor Carriers Association to help you prepare for your next drive through our state. Well, there are plenty of challenges through all the seasons when you travel through Colorado. A solid trip plan with solid backup options is the best way to have a safe and comfortable drive through our state. Thank you to the Colorado Department of Transportation, Colorado State Patrol, and the Colorado Motor Carriers Association for keeping truck drivers safe through Colorado and for your contribution to this video. That's all for now. Keep an eye out for our next helpful video, or maybe we'll see you out on the road. Remember, slow, steady, and safe for the long haul. This overview video is in a series from the Mountain Rules campaign. The Mountain Rules will continue to deliver educational videos to keep truckers and the traveling public safe on all Colorado roads.